So nowadays, I feel that a lot of people have very short attention span, and so when you were making a web series, Family Man, of approximately 10 hours, so what was your plan to engage the audience and create a narrative act so that it keeps the audience invested?
Well, I mean, I think a lot of people, I mean, or at least common perception is that a film will have crisp and fast moving scenes and a series will have slow scenes, but I don't think that is true for at least for the content we make, because we treat, even in terms of pacing, we treat our series as much as, just like we would treat our films. The only difference is there is more content. So the pacing of our shows, if you see, perhaps, is that they will be running at a pace of the film. The things that are happening, if there is a 2-minute relation, like a 2-minute fight between a husband and a wife in a film, we might have a 4-minute fight between a husband and a wife in a film, but that's not because the same fight is taking longer or it's going slower. It's because we can dig deeper and put more and more nuances in the fight. But the pace at which it moves is the same, because now you feel that you have 8 hours or 9 hours to tell the story, and you have a lot of story to tell. So that is what is important. See, the length should come from the amount of story you're telling, but not telling the same story slowly.
The lady at the back.
Hello everyone. My name is Pratibha Sonavde and I am from Pune, from SNDT Women's University, and we are here with all our students. Sir, सबसे पहले मनोज sir, I love you. And my question is to Krishna sir. Sir, जब हम हमारी फिल्म बनाते हैं, अगर हमारा कोई प्रोडक्शन हाउस है एंड वी वर्क फॉर अ फिल्म, और अगर हम OTT के साथ काम करते हैं, तो क्रिएटिवली या फिर प्रोडक्शन वाइज और बजट वाइज हाउ इट इज़ डिफरेंट? I'm asking this question because one of my friend has written a web series of 7 episodes, and he's trying to find out a way कि he should approach a producer or any OTT platform. So how it is different and how to go forward with?
You have a script and you want to get it made, right?
Yes.
That's the question.
Yes.
A series, especially.
Yes.
It's hard when you send it to the platforms directly, because I don't know, they get tons of it. I don't know how many they can actually start greenlighting it, because they would like a director, a producer attached to it, ideally. So I would suggest going to producers, studios who would be interested in a subject like that, than going directly to Netflix or Amazon.
And are you going to do a...
He's asking us whether to go to direct in Telugu. So I'm saying that we are terming ourselves as filmmakers, so we don't necessarily have to direct a film. We can still write with somebody, we can still produce with somebody, so we're being flexible that we can make all kinds of cinema, that not everything has to be, not everything we have to go and say action and cut. We can do a lot of things like we did for Stree, and there's a new series coming up called Gulkanda Tales. We haven't directed it, but we're so much part of it that it's be like that. I mean, I'd like to do something in Telugu too. Starting with Cinema Bandi, we want to do more.
Like we already have 2 shows coming next year.
I think he meant in a...
No, he meant in a larger
wish
way.
list. Like for example, I'm so happy for the fact that documentaries are making such a big impact on OTT. Veerappan is a great example, and a few years ago, nobody had watched documentaries in India. They're all relegated to film festivals where the crowd doesn't even go. Now imagine the amount of people that are, it's trending on top. So something like that, I'd like to see short films making it into OTT, which we don't see. That's my nomination.
Yeah, there you go. I think he covered everything. I mean, बाकी सब तो आता ही है OTT पे. So I don't know what else can come.
No, that's a very good question actually. I don't know whether it's a question or not, but one thing, all OTT platforms started with initially, that they were really mentoring independent cinema. And that somewhere, got lost. Somewhere, I don't know for what reason, that it has gone down completely. Now we see all the box office blockbusters making their way big time. But the independent cinema movement that started, and it was getting such mentorship from the OTT platforms, that is gone. And that is a very sad development, because if independent cinemas are not there, I don't think there will be what do you call it? Will not grow as the industry. Will only grow as an industry in terms of money, but will not grow as an industry as creative people.
Yeah, new voices.
Yeah,
Totally.
new voices. New voices should be applauded, should be given platforms. So I think that they were doing it so beautifully well.
Yeah, they
initially.
were earlier.
Yeah.
All these movies were directly made or shown on OTT. Now there's a clause that it has to play in theaters. Only then we'll take it. Right there, it's taken off all the cinema that can actually be watched. They're all sitting there in cans because they're not going to get a film released so easily.
No, I mean it's so difficult for any independent film to really stand a chance in front of a say Jawan or Pathan or say Tiger 3. It can't stand a chance. And if you are giving shows at 9 o'clock in the morning for an independent film, it will never do well. It will fall flat. But the platforms were doing it so well. They were really mentoring it initially. I really request from this stage to all these platforms to really revive that mentorship and give